And our top focus in WION at this hour. Israeli Prime Minister Bejamin Netanyahu will be undergoing a surgery to implant a cardiac pacemaker. He stated this in a video statement released by his office. The statement comes as Parliament prepares to vote on a bill on Monday that would curtail the Supreme Court's powers. Take a listen.
It is now 43 minutes past midnight, and despite the lighting, I would like to update you on the development. A week ago, I was fitted with a device. That device beeped this evening and said that I should receive a pacemaker. And they will have to do this already tonight. I feel great, but I must listen to my doctors. Up until the past few minutes, I have been talking with my colleagues, making the necessary arrangements. I hope that an agreement will be reached. But in any case, the doctors said that I will be free tomorrow afternoon, discharged from the hospital, and will be able to go to the Knesset to vote. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Israel's parliament will be meeting in a few hours from now. The meeting called on a Sunday is crucial. The very first of the bill of the contested judicial reforms will be presented today, after which debate and discussion over the bill will begin. That is before a final vote on Monday takes place. The Bejamin Netanyahu-led government is set to win the vote as it sits in a comfortable majority in the single-chamber Knesset. And this is how people are reacting to the development. A sea of Israeli flags converged in Jerusalem on Saturday evening. Thousands of demonstrators entered their last leg of a 4-day march from Tel Aviv to Israel's parliament in Jerusalem. Thousands of demonstrators marched for over 70 kilometers. The crowd will now camp there till Monday's vote. Meanwhile, over 100 former Israeli security leaders, including retired army chiefs, police commissioners and heads of intelligence agencies, signed a letter to Prime Minister Netanyahu. The letter blames Netanyahu for compromising Israel's defense and urges to halt the legislation. Thousands of reservists who compose the backbone of Israel's armed forces have announced in recent days that they will not serve if the legislation passes. 7 straight months of the most sustained and intense demonstrations culminated in scenes like these. The planned judicial overhaul calls for sweeping changes. The changes are aimed at curbing the powers of the judiciary, from limiting the Supreme Court's ability to challenge parliamentary decisions to changing the way judges are selected. While the government says that the overhaul is needed to reduce the powers of the unelected judges. The demonstrators, however, say that the overhaul will push Israel towards autocracy. Monday's parliament vote will decide upon a measure that would prevent the Supreme Court from striking down government decisions for being unreasonable, that is. The proponents say that the current reasonability standard gives judges excessive powers over decision-making by the elected officials. But critics say that removing the standard, which is already invoked only in rare cases, would allow the government to pass arbitrary decisions, making improper appointments or firings and open the door to corruption.